How y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to continue with Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. But, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, a little bit of leather crafting, some Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I have no idea which is my most recent save. I'm glad that they all have times. Finale? Finale! I made it to the finale? Oh. This might be short. This might be short. This might be short. I made it to the finale. Yes, you did hear that correctly, Mirage. I made it to the finale. This game is short. This is the shortest amount of time that I've ever played a Yakuza game, and I'm already putting that on the controller. There's so many cutscenes in this friggin' game. Hey, it's this guy. Hey, I remember this room. Uh-oh. What do you know? What do you know? Can never trust a businessman with glasses. Did you not hear the door? Things are looking up. I don't know who Daidoji is. I remember the little parts, right? So at this point, our boy Yuta turned out to be the next heir of the entire Sayo triad, Chinese mafia. He didn't even know it. He thought he was just some Japanese orphan gangster. And much like his bros, right? All of his other bros at the Yokohama? No, not Yokohama. Hiroshima Gokudo offices, you know? When you ask your viewers to do one thing instead of 3, only do one of those. But so what's different about what I'm trying to do is I'm asking them to do 7 things. No, I'm kidding. Maybe it is a bit much to ask, right? I text my girlfriend back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I sent her a GIF. I mean, like, all the call to action things are just like ultimately sort of suggestions, right? Like when I used to work in a movie theater locally, they had us regularly do suggest selling, right? Where it's just like, would you like to buy the next size up for 50 cents more? And you're supposed to, like, actually I did it wrong too. You're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to nod and like smile, almost as if you're like saying it's okay to get the next size up, right? Because a lot of the times, psychologically, your customers are like, I want to get the popcorn, but I don't want to be a pig. And so, like, in doing it this way, nodding, smiling, suggest selling up, you kind of psychologically go like, it's okay, you can get it, don't worry, it's only 50 cents more. And so it typically like works. I think they gave us like some wild number of like 70% of the time, you know? The less you ask, the more willing they are. That does make sense, because I get so much anxiety from being asked to do anything. I remember like dealing with like real chipper people that are in like planning that will ask you to do like 17 things with like a big smile on their face, and it's just like, I don't feel comfortable doing any of this, and I don't. You're starting to creep me out, you fucking shithead. I really shouldn't curse so much. I also probably should like be trying to follow this story, but at the same time, here's the thing, right? With all these Yakuza games, the story gets so convoluted and so crazy. I don't recall the stories of most of these games. Most of these Yakuza games, it's like, oh my god, I played that game for 80 hours. What happens? Fuck if I know. I beat the shit out of a bunch of street thugs, and I filled up a bunch of bars. So, what, imagining the smiling and nodding? You like that for 50 cents more? Now the numbers are probably different because of hyperinflation. I went to the movie theater the other day, and we ended up not seeing the Spider-Man because like it was sold out until like fucking 10. And we were just like, I do want to get you home earlier than fucking 12 at night, so we didn't stay out. But the tickets in Manhattan were $21 each, and I was just like, man, is it too late for me to pretend to be a child? Like, holy shit. That said, I'm still planning on seeing it. And I'm dragging my girlfriend to it because, you know what, she's making me go see fucking Barbie. And I know for a fact that that's gonna be I don't know for a fact that's gonna be it looks like they're trying to do some interesting things in terms of challenging what we know about Barbie, but also like it's still Barbie, so I don't know. My girlfriend's just being a girl, right? Or a girly girl, I should say. She's an adult woman. It's so warm today. It's 5? Oh god, I wish I had that. There's a place that's sort of local to me where they do have like $7 matinees until like the last showing. You know, I want to say, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, like any amount of money that like you feel like you get shortchanged feels infuriating, even as little as 50 cents. That said, oh god, I don't know if I could forgive that, or if I would just like every time I was there I'd just be like, I'm here but only because it's $5, and you know what, I'm pocketing all these goddamn napkins on my way out. Or doing something like, you know, like petty for revenge, like, oh, I'm gonna break this fucking toilet with all my goddamn dookies, you know? Hey, it's this guy. Oh no, someone's getting shot. Oh god. You know what? That's because they don't operate those machines. Those machines are like operated by somebody else. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? But what's funny is I'm surprised that they didn't just... He has a tattoo too? Oh, I'm gonna get into a fist fight with him. Yeah, it doesn't matter that it's their building. But I am surprised that they didn't just go like whatever and then they just paid you off. You know what I mean? When I used to work in a theater, they'd just be like whatever and they would just pay people off. Even though the arcade machines were not run or operated by them. So most of the times if you see like just like a couple arcade machines in like any venue, right, like just like a few, like 3, 4, 5, maybe less than 10, let's say, they're usually operated by another company and they're not owned or operated by the location that they're currently in. Same thing goes for what was it, vending machines? Ooh, he's dead. Same thing goes for like vending machines too. Like if you see like 2 or 3 vending machines by a place, unless like it's a place where you buy food, they likely are not running them. Wait. Oh, no, it's... But I'm still surprised that they didn't just go like, oh yeah, sorry about that, and just pay you off. Because it's easier for them to like just do that and maintain customer satisfaction, because that's what a theater wants to do. They want to maintain customer satisfaction so that you keep coming back and buying. Well, it really depends, because theaters don't make money off tickets. They make money on the concessions, right? That's why the markup's so high. It's wild to think that like they don't make money on the tickets, but they really don't. Like that money goes to the studios. So theaters take like this huge loss for like, you know, having theaters, having seats, all that other shit, just so that they can mark up the bags of popcorn to like $7. And it's just like, this is like a nickel's worth of corn. It's not even good corn. This is like pig feed corn. Kurusu! Oh, it's a title? I took off my cuff. It's a little warm here. It's like 67 degrees, but it feels so humid. There was like thunderstorms earlier. Oh, is she finally gonna wake up? That's our daughter. She got knocked out. That's her kid. That's her baby daddy. A lot of shit fucking happened. She is a child. I'm so pissed off at this guy for hooking up with our daughter. Like at one point in this game, we fucking like, you know, it's like if anyone's allowed to hit him, it's me. Boom! Just knocks him through the fucking doors. But still, it doesn't feel like enough. It's just like he's still fucking walking. Break his fucking legs. I'm so mad. I'm still so mad that he fucked Haruka. That's our fucking daughter. I'd be so pissed. And she's so young. I think she's like 17 in this. Shh. Stop yelling. She's sleeping. My cat's like this close to yelling at me. This close. You have your crunchies. What do you want to yell at me for, Summer? Yeah? She's been clingier than normal recently. Hi, baby girl. Can I pick you up? Is that a no? Oh. No, she's cooperating. You cooperating. Finale, The Unforgiven. Here comes another cutscene. I gave her a good brushing earlier. She's still covered in loose fur, and they're sticking to my face. Did we kill him? I don't even remember if we... Oh, he does die. Yeah, that's right. He died earlier than I thought he was going to, too. These guys, are all like this local, crime syndicate. This part takes place in, Hiroshima. They're the local crime syndicate. Their boss recently died. But their boss also is the reason why they're all orphans. Like, he went around and he systematically, like, murdered their fathers. And, like, it was one of the things that came to light while he was dying. But they also sort of view their boss as, like, a father figure, which is why they're so upset right now. It's a lot of, like, mixed feelings. It's like, I mean, you killed my real pop, but you also were my pop. I'd still be a little mad. Oh, I could play the game? Oh, no, I can't. It looked like I could play the game for a second. That's not yours, that's mine. Don't stand on that. Get up. There you go. Some mail. So this is the final chapter. I guess we're at the end of the game. There was a Ryuga Gotoku panel yesterday, and like I turned it on because they were live streaming it on YouTube, and then I immediately left because I was just like, I don't know enough complicated Japanese for this. They were showing off the people that were involved. I actually saw there was like this video of Keisun K-S-O-N, K-Son. She used to be a... Well, I guess she technically is a VTuber of herself, but she's also a streamer. And she's gonna be one of the hostess girls in the next Yakuza game, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I think it is? It's technically like the 8th game in the series. And she's gonna be one of the hostess girls, which is... Like, I didn't know that until Belkrio the Bard told me. I was just like, holy shit. Oh no, I could fail to flirt with her in video games now? I'm used to all the hostesses in these games being adult film stars. Although in this game, there's one of the hostesses is actually Japanese professional wrestler Saki Akai, who is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god. I find myself like looking at photos of her like in matches going like, that is an erection, isn't it? So it's kind of interesting that they're like having the hostesses also be non-adult video related characters, right? Because when I played through Zero and Kiwami 2, all the hostesses that you talk to, they're all in adult films. There's so many pictures of women from adult films in that game. They even give you the names. It's just like, go look her up later if you think she's cute. You know, like... There's like mini games where you just not mini games, but like side quests where you just collect cards that are just like pictures of them in lingerie, and it's just like, oh, that's for daddy, you know? Like, there's a buzzing coming out of my controller. That's some good sound design. Kiryuda. Oh no, when they call me 4th chairman, that means shit's going down. Uh-oh. You're already here? How do you know that I'm here? Oh, he fucking hung up. I forget how we feel about Somea. Ah, boy. I forget how we feel about him. Because, like... As we're meeting him here. There are times where it's just like people turn out to be like... Or early on, they're just like, wow, that guy's a jackass. And then, like, a few hours later, it's just like, oh, man. We're fucking nakama. Like, for life. You know? Like, those boys from the office we were just in. At first, when you first meet them, it's just like, I fucking hate these little assholes. And then, like, later on, it's just like, I guess we're allies forever. What's that? You want to go die with me? Cool. Let's go die together. Nope. 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 I'm going into this cutscene. Oh, yeah. So the big secret that happened here was apparently Japan was working on a massive warship after the war. Despite the treaties that didn't allow them to militarize or arm up. And we accidentally released it from its hidden underground bunker. They kept it this whole time, and it's just like, oh man, that's like damning evidence of Japan not following the treaty, and so this could be real bad. I don't think it was him seppukuing himself. Yeah, I was about to say, he didn't unalive himself. He was unalived. Calm down and you'll explain everything. You're not explaining fast enough. You knew the secret of Onomichi? It's such a stupid fucking thing. The secret is just that fucking boat. That's the secret.
大道寺から陽明連合会の跡目としてお墨付きをもらった。少し甘く見すぎていました。石見恒夫は正真正銘の極道です。俺は六代目が不在のうちに菅井を消して東上界のてっぺん取る腹でした。しかし菅井のバックに石見がついている以上、思ったほど簡単じゃなさそうですよ。
Nothing ever is truly easy. What's my goal? Oh, there it is. I need to remake this. I made this in one of the earlier streams, and I only used thread to hold down the charm that I embedded into the leather, and that thread is being cut by the charm, because the charm is like got real sharp edges. Maybe I should have like smoothed down the edges. I don't know if that's correct. Watch, I'll find out that these the pattern of the folded metal is actually just laser etched in there. Hey, it's this asshole. I'd be so pissed. I wouldn't be that pissed. I actually can't tell anymore either, because like I can't look at the backside. It should match the front though, with a little bit of variation. Of course we won't, because I've played the follow-up to this game. We already know the final fate of Kiryu. And then Kiryu's getting another fucking game, where he's like a secret agent. And that's weird. God. What the fuck? What time is it? Okay, 5:30. I don't know if we're gonna finish this game today. Even though this is the finale, and we've been doing like one chapter a stream. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Okay. We're gonna be at odds, aren't we? Listen, I'm trying to get out. I hate you, purple man. If Somei is telling the truth, the Hirose family... Hey, come on, I wasn't done. Hurry to the Hirose family office. Ah, boy. The guys are in trouble. Bros! Oh man, we are surrounded. Like there's no way to avoid... There's like these clusters of combatants, right? Hey, fuck you. Alright, looks like it's... Excuse me. Excuse me! Oh, fuck this game. Excuse me. Come here. Woo! Get fucked. Why are these guys so tanky? Come here. Gather round. I hate how tanky some of these enemies are. We haven't even maxed out our, like, stats yet, you know? Oh, get fucked. Kicked him while he was down. Kicked him while he was down to teach him a lesson. A lesson that it is wrong to be on the ground. Alright, let me get some. Let me eat something. Yes. Onomichi ramen. Chicken courage? No. Let's get that with an egg. And the onigiri and the rice. It seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? And the inari sushi. Yeah, confirm my order. It seems like a bad idea to have so much rice with noodles. But I remember going to Japan once and realizing when I was having a meal with a friend that like a lot of Japanese people view a meal to be incomplete unless it comes with rice. She ordered a bowl of rice to go with her ramen, and I was just like, wait, you're getting rice too? Isn't that like too much carbs? And she's like, nah, it doesn't feel like a real meal without rice. And it was just like, it's a social thing over there. Not a social thing, but like a you know, like a thing. It's just like, I was just like, so like, what? You know, like, can buy. Quick step cancel, triple quick step. Are those the last two? Those are. Heat. Oh. Boost heat orbs 1. Increase heat orbs by 1. I do want more heat orbs. I wish I got that earlier. Yes! And this is by 1, and then this is also likely by 1. And then extreme heat mode. Heat gauge over 150. Oh god, we're so far away from that. We need some more of like green experience, which I guess is book learning? That shouldn't have anything to do with heat orbs. The guys are in trouble. Alright, so back to another cutscene where I put down the controller. Oi! Maybe Somea was talking about the other... Ah, shit. Maybe let's talk about the other boys? The other boys? Ah, shit. It's always the Yome Alliance. The Yomi Rengo. Yome Rengo. Yome Rengo. I wish I could speak English. One of these days. Set up my raids again. Who the balls is this? Oh. Yeah, I'm not looking at that person. Oh boy. I guess we're not in trouble. What are you talking about? Kiryu's just gonna handle them. Our family? Oh, we're part of it now? Okay. I guess. Aww. Family's what you make it, guys. And Kiryu's decided this is his nakama. We did have a lot of issues with this guy, though. We beat the piss out of him like 3 or 4 times. What the fuck? Oh. Bye, Summer. She yelled at me and she left. Did he miss? Was he trying to get us? Yome Alliance. It's the Yome Rengo. Just do that. Hey. Excuse me. No. I mean to grab you and spin. Motherfucker. I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, he's just focusing on me now. I think he could tell who's the most important character here. Well, I should finish him off. Hey, Olivia. How are you feeling? We bopped that guy in the head with a trash can to teach him the lesson. The lesson that you should pick up after yourself. Especially if you make a mess. Oh, you fucker. I was supposed to... Oh, nice. As we just fucking fall on our face. Can I have this sign real quick? I need this. Bong. 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 I like how he's just like able to just back kick. New redeem. What new redeem? What'd you get? I'm sorry. Oh, that fucking Superman punch. Tired as hell. Did you have a very productive day today? Kick that guy while he's down. Teach this guy a lesson. Is it this button? Yeah, it is. Come on, do the thing. Motherfuckers. I don't even know what half of these combos are. Like that one? I don't know where that's from. Oh no. Have you spoken with your physician about that? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Omega Mystic. Have you spoken with your physician about that? Because, like, that could be the symptom of, like, a concussion or other, like, issue. You know what I mean? Okay, call up our friend Yuta. They're coming for Haruka. That's our daughter! Save our daughter. And was this something that they told you to expect? Or was it, did they say this is going to be normal, like a new normal for you, or did they not anticipate this? Because, like, that sounds bad, like, being able to sleep for an entire day, you know, it's the new normal. Okay. Maybe it's because your brain is still kind of, like, trying to, or rather, not your brain, but, like, the affected areas are still trying to, like, repair themselves, and so they do need the rest, right? Maybe? I don't know. Did they give you any explanation as to what it was? Is it just like, you're just going to be sleepy all the time? What kind of place would be safe? Oh yeah, she shouldn't be in good shape. She's been lying in bed for like weeks at this point. She's probably had so much muscle atrophy, she's going to have to go to physical therapy. Have you been able to get in any activity? Like do you normally exercise, I should say? Because I'm gonna say Dr. Dick says maybe try to get in some like some like calisthenics, like some jumping jacks, some stretching, right? It might help your energy levels. Oh no. This is the point of no return. Go to the Navy apartments. Uh-oh. Let's save. Because it sounds like the game wants me to... Oh, wait, well, let's eat something first. Actually. That's not a restaurant. Where the fuck are the restaurants? Oh, there's one by those guys that are going to try to beat me up. Ah, jeez. That's like not hopeful. But yeah, try to like try to build up your stamina by exercising if you can, right? Just try to do things that like you feel are... Ooh, can we get one of each? No, we can't. All right. You know what I mean? Like, because I think you can work on your stamina, and I think that might help a lot, especially... What was that sound? edamame. We got. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently trying to work, not currently, like not like right now, but I've been trying to work on my stamina because like I should say, because like when I go out with my girlfriend, like I am not used to being out there with all these people, and like my social battery's just like ruined. Save. Let's save here, here, the sleeping giant. Let's save here, father and son. Hey Ren, thank you for the lurk. We'll be here. Hope your day's been going well. You do is all standing up. You don't think exercising is the smartest? Well, that's the thing. I'm saying like, try to do these things like at home. Like if you can do like things like squats, right, jumping jacks. You know, try to do them at home in a controlled environment so that if you do need to sit down, if you do need to rest, you can. I probably should have led with some of that because that's how I shouldn't assume that people know how I exercise. That's just how I exercise. Like I do these things at home, not specifically because like I need to, you know, like take constant breaks, but like, you know, I wouldn't want to like go to a gym and like go to Kamurocho. Wait, what was it saying? Cancel. I still have things to do. I should walk the town a little more. Fine, we'll walk the town a little more. But yeah, like, you know, just try to do things that you can at home. Oh, I thought there was something over there, but there's just a fucking chain. Boo. As I get hit by a car. Sorry. Jump off the side! Oh, come on. Are you not gonna do it? You used to do it all the time, Kiryu. I guess he doesn't do it in his suit. But also, I don't want you to feel pressured either to like do these things. So I'm sorry if it feels like I'm pressuring you. I just want you to have like more energy so that you can deal and do the things that you need to take care of over the course of your day. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be happy with myself if I like slept, you know, too much, right? I would be like, I got shit to do, you know? But I also have the kind of anxiety where if like I feel like I didn't do enough over the course of a day, I get kind of upset with myself. And maybe that was because of like my piece of shit stepfather who would give me so much shit if he thought that I didn't do enough over the course of a day, you know? Realistically, the faster that guy can eat a dirt nap, the better. That's all I got to say. He's a piece of shit and I hate him. Oh no! Excuse me. Can y'all stop? Hey! Hey! Fuckers! At least you dropped me some fucking money. Okay. That makes sense, Mirage. You have a good day at work, okay? Tell them, listen, tell your customers that you're here, but you'd rather be at home eating ice cream. Fire extinguisher here. There's gotta be a quest about these fucking fire extinguishers. You have a good day at work, dude, alright? You don't necessarily need to be shoving ice cream in your face, although ice cream is good. And I'll catch you later, alright, Mirage? Ask them if they'll buy you ice cream. Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That'll get you in trouble. That'll get you in trouble. Did you buy me ice cream? Oh. I better tell your manager you're asking us to buy you ice cream. But it's a nice cool treat on a hot summer day. Fire extinguisher. Okay. Take it easy, Mirage. Don't get in trouble. Nah, you should be fine. You know, I never took care of any of these. Like, there's this, like, weird thing here. Clan founder. That's good. Oh god, I am not reading this. Missions? I guess we'll do this. Didn't I, like, hire some people? I thought I hired people. Fine, whatever. Back. Select. Move out. I thought I hired people. It is the Yakuza guy. How you doing? Welcome back, Status Shark. I thought we hired people. There's like this whole side mission that I did not take care of. And it's like an RTS battler. It's fully voice acted. And all the head villains of this are well-known Japanese professional wrestlers. Like the head villains. They're called JUSTIS. But I guess this is like their underlings. Did your argument with your mom go okay? Did you I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna get you in trouble. I'm sorry. Is my dumbass gonna try to take care of all these before we finish the game? Possibly. Justice! Oh. It's a different control scheme for this too. Are you feeling better, by the way? I think you mentioned that like your tummy was a little... Oh god, they have guns back there. That guy's got a gun. You can tell when they have a gun because they have a gun. X is start battle. Stop. I want to save it for this guy. Good. I'm glad she saw the error of her ways, and she's decided not to be a pain. I'm kidding. Sometimes it's hard to, like, get folks to, like, you know, understand, like, hey, you know, that's upsetting. Can I change the camera? I can't. Everybody keep fighting. Essence of healing. Hurrah! Yay. Kick that guy's ass. Ultimate drop kick. Oh. Think that guy's dead? What? Why are you retreating? There we go. I don't understand any of this, by the way. I don't understand any of this shit. I just know we just send people. Yay! We did it! We won! I don't know what the fuck's going on. What? Sure. I'll take it. Sure. Clear time. Got a little bit of expa points. It's like, what's happening? Otsukare-sama deshita. Otsukare-sama. Omedetou. Kono koe. Hey, it's this guy. I think he's a professional Japanese professional wrestler. What's the matter, Furball? Toruyan. What's the matter, Furball? You here to yell at me? Hey, you should yell at the camera. Yell at the camera. It's like, I don't know what a camera is. Come here. Pain in the butt? Status Shark says they missed you. Somebody's like, who's talking to me? I don't know what's going on. She doesn't know what's going on. She really doesn't. She doesn't even understand that there's other people in the world. When she hears the neighbors in the hallway, she's like, who's that? Look at that. His shoes are very red. I mean, very yellow, sorry. Whoopsie. Yeah, the technology is confusing for them, right? So it's just like, that's a camera. I don't know what the fuck a camera is, human, but if you don't fucking stop using weird words like that and start giving me the mush food that I like, you're gonna catch these claws, you know? And it's just like... Oh god, there was a thunderstorm earlier today, and like every time you hear the crack of thunder, she's just like, you know, ears back and everything, like she did not like it. Hey, what's up, Haruki? Welcome back. I thought about taking those out earlier today, actually. I thought about taking them out because I realized like there might be too many. I have to go to the bathroom and there's a cat in my lap. We'll need to prepare. He's a furball. Oh, out of my lap. I don't want to prepare. Let's just go it. Hey, what do you do? Oh, that's it? I hate you too, kid. What do you do? If you have a special leader not obtained through normal progression. Clan codes. Enter a clan code? Can I get a free clan code? Wait, hold on. Gameplay paused. Recording paused. Ah, bullshit. Yakuza 6 clan codes. Let me see if there's any free ones. Oh, there are free ones. There's a bunch of them. I could just cheat right now and get like a bunch of them. Wait. Did I see that right? Hold on. Mad Dog Go Ro Majima Oops. Back. Majima. Done. Try again. Oh god, I forgot the A. Hey! There's a boy right there. Alright, that's alright. From the 133333. I've already forgotten what those are. I'll be perfectly honest. Okay, so I have to warn you. If it's any of the leathercraft stuff, I don't ship that stuff overseas. Right? I do not ship that overseas, mainly because I do not have a good way to ship it overseas. Feels Dry was trying to talk to me about freight forwarding, and I completely forgot to look it up later. Haha, because I suck. I'm terrible, but also like I still don't fully trust and don't want to engage with the liability of shipping something overseas and then going like, that's gone, isn't it? Because it's different when it becomes a package, you know? Yeah. Haruki is the reason why we had to fix many things. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna get another one. Who else is on this list? Daigo, Goromajima, Satsuki, Kome. No. We can get no rest for Kazuma. Yes. I'm gonna add no rest for Kazuma. No rest for Kazumak. Hey, that's our boy right there. Super strong medicine. There's different versions of some of these characters. Oh, I can get Toru Yano, that guy that we were just talking to. Evil? Who the fuck is evil? Oh no, Michi. Oh god. I gotta type that one out. Hold on. This is the last one. This is the last one. This is the last one. Yeah, that was what Feels Dry was saying. And he was saying I should use a packet forward or a freight forwarder, and they would. I don't know if it's true that they would assume the liability of lost packages, which is because like that's a problem, right? Because like if I have like the recorded value of like one of these things that I'm shipping be like some of them are like $200, you know? It's like I don't know if they'd be willing to do that, and like what's the cost of that as a service. Plus additionally, like I need to be making more sales before that even becomes an option, right? If I'm not like really making a lot of sales, I'm not gonna just like outright pay for it out of pocket, right? DETX. Ah, oh no, Michio. Sorry. I can get Akiyama. No, I'm dumbing. I'm done. No more. That's all we're getting. That's all. Time for some brown. The customer does. I still don't know how to feel about that. Bartender. Hi. You have a restaurant here too? Look at that Rossini. That looks beautiful. I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna get the grilled lobster. I'm gonna get the oh, I got no room for the roasted duck. I'm gonna get the specialty green salad. And I'm gonna get a red wine to go with all this shit. And we're gonna eat all that shit. Creates an account. The freight forwarder will give them a sweet number. From there, the customer and ship to the freight forwarder. From there, the freight forwarder ships it to the customer. But like, what's like this? This is a service that I have to pay for still, right? Like, I still have to like, what's the term? Subscribe essentially to this freight forwarder, don't I? I didn't eat everything that he had. We'll never finish out this restaurant. All right, let's go do another one of these missions now that we have the Mad Dog. I don't pray for the freight forwarder at all. Huh. That training. That seems... I don't know. Actually. Oh, I spend my points? So that... Level up this absolute unit. It's costing my points. Alright. Network, organization. Strike team. What about hierarchy? Oh, here's where I add them. Okay. Where's Mad Dog? There you are. Do I want to take him? No, I want to take Onomichio. Onomichio! Alright, so missions. Terrible Assassins of Justice. Just used to work in shipping, and you deal with a lot of customers who use... Okay. All I see is the customer's addresses. 1, 2, 3. Pooping in your mouth street. Sweet. Cisfitis? I can't read that sweet, I'm sorry. organization. Isn't that the strike team that we have? No, I set up a new... Oh, now I have to do it from here. Oh no, Michio. Lieutenant Kiryu Kazuma. And his ass. Alright, so... missions. I guess we gotta do all of them, right? This seems good. Move out. With that FF Final Fantasy? No. So I guess what's not making sense is that I don't have to pay for international PO boxes. I have to ship to them, and then they ship out from there, and they assume all responsibility. I feel like there should be a downside, and I just don't know where it is. Let's put an Onomichio over there, because they're gonna need an Onomichio. Yeah, get it, buddy. Get this guy in there. Let's get ultimate drop. Oh no, we should save for all. Can we get that guy in there? We gotta save up this many points. We want to save up for the Mad Doll. Oh, that guy walks so slowly. Ultimate drop kicker. Oh, that's just him. Oh, that was quick. Can I? No? Alright. So I guess my brain's just not willing to accept that it's like a zero risk thing for me? Like, my brain refuses to accept that. Often used by fraudsters. And while the FF assumes responsibility for the package, it doesn't stop the customer from being able to place a chargeback. Yeah. That makes sense, actually. And that would also suck. But like, that sort of responsibility is also in there, or rather not responsibility, that sort of risk is also there if I were to sell through Etsy or eBay, you know. Customer could just go like, oh, it was broken, they refuse to give me a refund. And then just go right through their bank and get a chargeback there. I know this because I had to do it once. Because somebody had to give me a... Hey, Bashi. Somebody had to give me a refund for something, and like, I only got a message saying that the seller's account didn't have the funds, so they couldn't issue me the refund. And so like, I contacted them a few weeks later, like, hey, where the fuck are my... Where is this? I didn't get a refund. I checked my entire thing, and I have a message saying I didn't get a refund because you do not have the funds. And you should have the funds because I fucking paid you. And if I don't get my fucking refund, I will contact my bank. And he's like, no. And like a week passed and nothing happened. So I just contacted my bank and they just did it. Mia Sholmes. Oh, here's new. Oh, this is new too. The Yano army invades. You want to ship fraudsters is the name of your band. Oh no, Sakle, why? I suggest you only follow to people you trust. Oh, allow freight forwarders to people you trust. But like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if like a random customer is a person that I can trust, right? Which is another reason why I'm not entirely sure if I should like be selling overseas. You know what I mean? Although it's not really the people so much as I just don't want like product and money to just disappear like that. You know what I mean? Alright, Sakle, we'll be here. Let's go beat up the Yano army. Move out. Oh god. That also means that I should probably like set up a business bank account. Fucking mosquito. I ordered that fucking thing too. A mosquito just landed on my arm. Great, there's a mosquito in here. There's a mosquito in here. I ordered a thing, what's it called? One of those electric zip-zops. One of your high-end clients doesn't allow them at all because of the risk. I'm not surprised. Like, it sounds pretty like, uh-oh, you know, like... You know, like, what if they try to pull some fast shit, you know what I mean? Let's get the mad dog going. This guy just walks so slowly. Like he thinks so highly of himself. He's just like, I'm gonna walk in there. Oh, the guy's almost dead. Yeah, alright. He just walks so slowly. He's like, boo, 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 boo. These are like really quick. Either I'm really good at this, or these are the easy ones to make it so that you don't feel so overwhelmed. Ooh, look at all these levels. My dopamine's going up crazy. Does fourth wall offer any kind of fraud prevention? Not that I know of. Hidenori joined the Kiryu clan. And you know what also is kind of fucked up? I don't know how to mark something as shipped on fourth wall, right? Like Reaper was the first person to buy something for my fourth wall. She bought herself a leather cuff, and I shipped it out and everything, right? But like, you know, I just went to Pirate Ship, bought a label, shipped it out, right? It doesn't allow me to mark it as shipped, so it can't. So every time I log into fourth wall, it says like, you need to ship this out. Like, it doesn't say it in a pressing manner. It's not like this still needs to be shipped out. It's just like, it just says not yet shipped, and it's just like, I fucking sent that. It's so weird. Fucking maybe I'm supposed to, no, but like, I'm gonna be on edge this entire time because I know that there's a mosquito in this fucking room. It's because it's humid. I bought one of those zap wands that Bellic was suggesting. So area's 1 clear. Did I not beat this one? Yano's relentless assault. Is this the one that I have to beat? Move out. Sorry. So the Onomichio is just Kiryu in the suit, which is real weird. I don't think Majima shows up at all in this game. Hey, those guys look like Guile. Let's go here. Start. Yeah, these guys are like super duper fast. Yeah, get them. Come on, get him, Onomichio. He's just got a gun. Guys, everybody get around here. Ultimate's dropkick. Ever played City Skylines? No, I have not. I know that Lincoln did. Oh, let's bring in the Mad Dog. I know that Lincoln did, but I have not. I did not. Tofu, thank you. Tofu hiding over there. Majima, come here. Uh-oh. Whee! Oh, he just immediately shows up to murder everybody. Oritachi no catch that. Oh. Okay. You're on your most successful city. Ooh. So I'm assuming it's like The Sims, right? I would assume also that like I would accidentally just get everybody killed. Entertain yourself. Does this count as entertaining myself? I guess so. I would get everybody super murdered. Like they would just all get like malaria. And how are they catching malaria in this day and age, you might ask? And the answer to that is, I'm a terrible manager. Yeah, no to. Yeah, so it sounds like SimCity, which used to be a game. Used to be. Bastard friend Joe. Bastard Joe. Imagine being called Bastard Joe. That's like your name. Everybody just calls you Bastard Joe. Yeah, this sounds a lot like, it really sounds a lot like, what's it called? SimCity. Yeah, SimCity. Hey, you can't just call me a baka. That's mean. That hurts my feelings. Marking things as shipped is kinda complicated. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Feels. If you've already found it, please. Thank you. Because, like, I could have sworn I looked it up and I didn't find anything. Is that the end of that cutscene? Because I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. My bladder is so full of urine. It's slowly trickling down my thigh. I'll be right back. I promise. 302. I'll be right back. I promise. I swear. This is the Be Right Back folder. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to keep doing this until, like, we beat 6 of these guys. Total strength. My cat also between... Ooh, I could beat him! Fearsome Assassins of Justice. Let's just do this one real quick so we gain some level. Each of these encounters is not very long, which is fine, you know? Can I skip this? Nope. No, I can't skip this. Oh, this is bullshit. I have to see this cutscene every time. It's way too hot for you to be wearing that leather jacket, buddy. Oh, this place is narrow. I remember these stairs. You stayed up till set. Dude, you need more sleep than that, I feel. Let's start the battle. I feel like you need way more sleep than that, sir. I feel like that is a requirement. Essence of healing. We summon these guys, they're all the way back here, right? Oh my god, they're so slow. They're so slow. Are you going to be okay with so little sleep? I guess, you know, there are times where it's just like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I am supposed to be paying attention to these life bars, and I cannot. They're just so tiny. Also, this is, like, real bad, right? Just like that there. That's annoying. Beat their asses. Oh god, they have goons. I'm gonna save up for Kiryu-chan. It kind of is, which is, like, real weird. Like, they They stuffed an RTS mode in this. Where's Kiryu? There he is. Go, 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 go. Look at our boy run. Dragon of Dojima. Oh, he's like, he didn't even do anything. But yeah, it's a weird, like, in all of these Yakuza games, they hide, like, this weird, alternate minigame. Like, in a few of them, there's a club managing sim, where you, like, real-time manage a club as you're getting customers to come in and, like, you know... Oh, this is how you make the money, isn't it? And so you manage what they want, you give them what they need, you know, and you manage the girls at the same time. So it's like, if this one's getting exhausted, you take her out for the time being, you put somebody else in there. Why are they walking like that? Listen, it's a Japanese thing. Oh god, how did that go, by the way, Wolfman? The 3-hour thing. The Deadly Assassins of Justice. Alright, let's move out. Because you mentioned that you were going to have like a 3-hour session. I'm assuming that's like, you took care of that. How did that go? Oh god, everything popped in the background. Why? Wait, but yeah, so it plays like a weird RTS. You know. Listen, I'm gonna say this. One of my favorite things in Final Fantasy VII to do is that weird RTS mode. Like, for whatever reason, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna let those guys slowly walk up. Look at how slow they are. So I think that these are among our units. Those are our, like, heavies, right? These two are, like, healers. I think this is a striker type. I think this is also a striker type, but I don't know who this is. He's just got a baton. Yamero! Essence of healing. They gotta be healed, baby. I gotta be in the mood for an RTS. To be perfectly honest. Keep going, you fucking nerds. Essence of healing again. 2 hours. Oh, okay. That's not bad. But they were great. They know what they're doing. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Like, one of the things that feels real bad sometimes is like when you're seeing somebody that, like, it becomes apparent that they might not know what they're doing, right? And it's just like, oh no, this is of concern. Demon Fire Slash! Spin to win, baby! Where are you going? Where are you going? Get this guy, get this guy, get this guy right here. Okay, it's over. Well, yeah, they are. They don't want it to, like, slide out. Oh god, we have so much... Let's summon this guy. Dagron of Dojim. Dagron of Dojim. Go get him. Go get him. Keep going. Keep going. Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat up everybody. Essence de la healing. Ultimate dive kick. Oh, you're not even deployed. Oh, it's already... We already won. We already won. Used to go to Hamlet. Oh, Hammett. Is that a specific facility? I'm just glad that you found somebody who, like, doesn't suck. You know what I mean? Because, like, there are so many healthcare providers out there that's just like, they kind of suck. I remember when I went to go, like, find a surgeon for my shoulder, I talked to, like, 2. And I forget which order it was, but there was this one that I was talking to at the office where I was getting physical therapy because they recommended him, you know? And I was talking to him and I did not enjoy talking to him because he was the second person that I spoke to. Because the first person that I spoke to, very professional. Very, like, you know, like you knew that he knew what he was talking about. And then like in his office, there's just like all these sports jerseys from all the like Olympic athletes and NBA stars thanking him for fixing whatever injuries that they had, right? And I'm talking to like this surgeon after this second surgeon afterwards, and when he talks, he spits. And that was such a turnoff that I was just like, you know, the other guy's got such accolades, and this guy, he's a spit talker. I know who I'm going to. So yeah, let's continue. Toru Yano of the Six Lunatics. Let's move out. It was such a turnoff because it's just like, you know, like he's there to do surgery, right? And he's just like, oh man. And this was before people were like wearing masks, so it's just like, yes, I'm just here for this. I mean, not during surgery. Obviously, they wore masks during surgery, but I mean, like, wear masks and like outside, right? Well, that's different, Feels Dry. You can't help that you're also salivating so much that, like, you know, there's like a puddle of just drool in your mouth that's like, you're talking is like, just drool just dripping down like, you're just so excited. You're just so excited, your mouth's watering. About to play some Dead by Daylight. Alright, dude, you enjoy, man. Bust some knees? It's bust some knees, right? Breaking knees? I don't know how that game works. Wait, I shouldn't be rooting for the other guy, right? Those shoes are super loud. I guess the suit's also pretty loud. Also, he's like not wearing a shirt under the jacket. There's our boy. He's wearing his suit still. I don't know why. Onomichi! Alright, so he's not even... I think this is like a two-stage thing, right? Start battle. And these guys just walk really slowly because they're heavies. Breaking ankles? Oh. What did I say? Shattering sternums. Whoops. I mean, you would also, like, I would also accept shattering sternums, right? Yeah, fuck him up, big guy. Yeah, you too, get in there. Oh no, there's one guy. After these guys are downed. Maybe we heal now. Essence of healing. Yay. Fuck him up. Hey, somebody beat up these guys with the guns. I'm gonna save up for a Kiryu. There we go. Dagron of Dojim. Come here, come here. Go Dragon of Dojima, those guys. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! I said breaking knees, I'm sorry. I meant busting asses. Yeah, that's what I meant. Beat their asses, Kiryu. No, don't get knocked on their ass. I said beat their asses. Essence of healing. Let's get you in there too. Oh no, he's doing the thing. Oh. Oh, you don't have to heal now. They're fine. Everybody's fine. Oh wait, no, there's still a guy here. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Okay. We beat him. Alright, cool. We broke his knee. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You break the knees. I like that those barriers are like the same barriers they keep using in every game. They're just like these assets. You're covering for your boss while she's on vacation? Does that mean you like go to her seat a lot and sniff? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Unless... You're training to learn another coworker's task because they're going on vacation once the oh god. Do you just fill in for everybody? Are you the Omni employee feels dry? Are you like that amorphous peg that goes into every hole? That sounds weird when I say it like that. Oh, he can't go back. Oh, wait, we gotta fight again? Oh, we have to fight. Christ feels. Just call in sick. Somebody throw a fucking grenade. Somebody throw another fucking grenade. Hold on. Ah, come on. I didn't think I'd have to actually fist fight these people. Whoops. Oh, there's another grenade. Yeah, fucking... Why'd you turn around like that? Do the thing, Kiryu. Aw, come on. Get fucked, sir. I like that he got, like, carried for a little bit. Ow. Bullshit. Where are you? Bonk. Oh, there you get him. Boom shakalaka. It would be a conflict of what? Why would it be a conflict of interest? So, so no wonder like you always like seem on top of everything when I even have like the smallest thing that I'm just like, this confuses me. You seem to always be like just on top of... Fucking saw that mosquito again. You seem to be on top of like literally everything. I fucking saw that mosquito again. I ordered one of those zip zap wand things, or the swatters, the electric swatters. I can't wait for it to be here. Tranquilo? Is that the next boss? Naito. If you can't fix it, then it's IT's problem. Alright, that makes sense. Then you're... Feels, just call in. Just be like, I'm sick. I'm sick. Or say, Say you accidentally got one of those 6-pack ring things caught in your throat, and you have to be out for a couple of days. Because those things are a fucking menace. And companies should not use them anymore. And if they do use them, people should cut them up when they're done, but they don't because people are assholes. And it's really society's fault that you got sick. Not because you ate one of those 6-pack ring things. Not your fault. So posting statements will be a conflict since you'll be able to post and... Oh! Buenas noches! Wow. Buenas noches, Kiryu-san. He's speaking some Spanish. I wonder if he's Hispanic. Hold on. Naito. Bro. Okay, so this is Tetsuya Naito. According to his Wikipedia entry, which he looks exactly the same, by the way, in this photo. Hold on. He looks exactly the same in the photo for his Wikipedia entry. Born June 22nd, 1982. Oh, his birthday's coming up. Wait, so he did work with Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre in 2009 to 2010 as part of his professional wrestling career. As part of a group called No Limit. Oh my god! Don't do it, Naito. It's illegal. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Because like they do have like the masked wrestlers in Japan too. Like there's Tiger Mask, right? Who's like one of the most well known. Like a restaurant giving themselves an A rating. Listen, those ratings don't mean shit anymore. There's a restaurant that's near me that like we've noticed that their rating letter, right, is constantly, well, like they'll either have the thing saying grade pending, or they'll have an old one from like 10 years ago or something like that. Like because they all have a date on them, so they'll have an older one from like such a long time ago that it's just like, that can't be right. And so it's just like, I should never come here again. Oh boy, so he joined up. But feels dry. I would trust a car that you made, you know, as long as you said it was okay. You want them to have at most a B, but well, okay, so in New York City the ratings, the higher letters are better. Oh, that's what you're saying. So C is the especially most authentic. No. There's a lot of like laws that prevent things from being authentic, you know, in North America, which like I get, you know. Like you can't serve authentic tapas in an authentic way well, not in New York City specifically, but in North America, because like the food has to be covered at all times, and like apparently tapas places, like authentic tapas places over in like Spain or whatever, they serve the tapas by like basically leaving them out, and you just kind of like pick your dishes, you know. So it's just like, oh, I want this, so you just grab the dish and they like, you know, like they add it to your tab or whatever. And like you can't do that because like food's got to be covered, right? Food's got to be covered all the time. We got one of the Satan justices, and who this guy is, Yoshikawa, doesn't matter. I got better guys. Let's go eat though, because those guys beat my ass. Excuse me? That's a question. Excuse me? Kiryu's like shifting uneasily, like, This dude's like, hey, would you like some black market stuff? I got a good hookup for cocaine for you. I guess. Well, I'm gonna say this, like, a lot of the best Mexican food that I've ever had was out of a truck, right? You know? So, you go to, like, one of those real Mexican trucks, and it's just like, hey, where did he tell me to go? I don't even know where he told me to go. Let's get that, let's get this, let's get the special strawberry shortcake and the homemade baguette. The duck thigh What's this? Boulevard? Boulevard, 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 chicks! Sorry. I have a friend who his only metric for whether or not a restaurant's good is if it has an A or a B or a C. It's like, it's got an A, it's good enough for me. It's like, I think you're gonna be missing some good stuff. Oh, we got super drunk. Bulbas, aspiring sommelier. Yeah. That's like, he just wants to know that the place is clean, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that the place is clean. Ute. I can't tell if she's like 12 or not, which is terrible. Oh, no, I don't have a clan code. I mean, I have several, but I'm not gonna get involved with that shit. The nasty shit is that's the I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that you just like would automatically fail a place in the United States that's considered like a delicacy, right? Like, it's completely illegal for anybody to import Italian Kazumarzu cheese, I think it's called. It's Italian maggot cheese. Like, there's maggots on the cheese. Granted, I wouldn't eat it either. I would not. That sounds very bad. But yeah, like, the way that the cheese is like fermented is that like they allow flies to land on it, lay their larvae on it, and then like the maggots just like, you know, go through the cheese, they eat the cheese, they poop into the cheese, and yeah, you have to, if you don't chew it properly, yeah, all that stuff, and that's not good. Dying, from what I understand, is bad. It's pretty bad. That's just from what I understand, dying bad. I don't want to level up these people anymore. They cost so much. Oh no, Michio. Alright, fine. We'll just level them up. Missions! So these are clear. The Yano army remainders. Oh, we gotta finish those guys. The best. I can't imagine it being very good because it's got maggots. It's got maggots, like legitimate parasites, right? Like, wait, what? We beat those guys. We beat that guy. All right, onto you. It's got fucking Darto. Let's get one more in there. A lot of countries. Listen, the U.S. included, because if you eat a fucking hot dog, there's gonna be some shit in there. You know what I mean? Deployed. Essence of healing. Let's get Kazuma in there next. Beat that guy's ass. Teach him a lesson. Yeah. Take that, elite rusher. You know what I saw recently? Oh, it wasn't a hot dog though, technically. It was fuck, what was it? It was bologna that they like scored so that it would have more surface area, and then they turned it into burnt ends. And there's something about that I was just like, I want that, actually. You know, like that's a thing that I would put in my mouth. Right? It sounds amazing. Like they put it in the smoker for like hours, and then like it's just all surface area, right? It sounds great, and I would like that in my mouth, please. Is that not enough? Oh, that guy's down. What about that guy? Yeah, get him. There we go. He's alone. Beat his ass. He's down. Kick him. Kick him while he's down. You have a smoker too, right? You could probably do it. I can't. I have no access to a smoker. You're already ordering one, aren't you? or ordering a fucking bologna tube. That's fair. Word on the streets. What's word on the streets? Ooh, this is a lot of experience. Fuck, what was it? It's good to be willing to try things, right? Even if you end up regretting it, it's just like, nah, fuck. What are they doing? What are these fucking weirdos doing? Synchronized flexing? Whoops. There's like equipment here that I shouldn't smack. Or synchronized flexing. Like, what was it? My mother insisted that I try durian. She loves durian, and I was like, all right. So they filleted the durian in the backyard. It fucking reeked. They brought it inside. It fucking reeked. I tried it. It fucking reeked, and I was just like, well, I ate it. This was terrible, and I feel like I've made a terrible mistake. But now I could say that I did it and fully regret it. But at least I know. That said, I've ordered 17 copies of the semen-based cookbook, Natural Harvest. I'm kidding. I have no interest in that cookbook. It smells like very sulfur, like rotten eggs. And then I didn't like how it tastes, but some people insist that it's the sweetest fruit you'll ever try. And so I think that maybe there's like this weird sort of like divergence between how some people taste things, right? You know, because like the thing is though, like one of the things that greatly influences how you taste things is how things smell. And if something smells fucking rotten, you know, like, it's gonna probably taste equally as rotten. Chigaimasu yo. I feel like I should get newer healers. Is that a bomb? That's a bomb. Bomb desu. Wait, is that one of ours? I hope that's one of theirs. Blue cheese is kind of an exception, I feel. Right? I feel. I like blue cheese and I like Roquefort cheese, but I don't like... Well, it depends. Like, not directly, right? Like, I've had, like, just plain-ass blue cheese, and I remember not enjoying it. Is that it? Oh, that is it. Like, I've had straight blue cheese, and I remember not enjoying it. But I've had blue cheese on, like, other things, and it's just like, oh, that's much better, right? I remember when I was at a cooking class, with one of my exes, they taught us how to make this Roquefort butter, right? And it was like shallots, you dice shallots very, very tiny, and then you mix in Roquefort cheese to the butter, and then like you kind of roll it up for use later. And so like whenever you need it, like let's say you want to fry something in it, you cut out a little slice and you throw it on the grill. And you let that fry up, and then you put your whatever on it. Or you put it on top of like something else, right? Because they were teaching us this for making like, it was basically like to dress up a steak a little bit. And so after you make your steak, you just put like a disc of it right on top of this Roquefort cheese, and it actually tastes really good, you know? Oh, I can't go to Outback Steakhouse anymore. Court order. I'm kidding. My mother would never forgive me if I ever said that I enjoyed anything from there. She took me to them in the past. The problem is that like, so one of her favorite steakhouses in New York is this place called Peter Luger's, and they're like, she used to go there way back in the day. There used to not be a wait. You just go in there, you show up, and they would seat you immediately. They serve aged porterhouses, dry aged porterhouses. They have a Michelin star, and so like that's like at this point for her the bare minimum for what one should eat as a steak. And it's just like, cool, You're measuring everything against this Michelin-starred steakhouse. Granted, for her, that was like just your every, like, she would go there like once a month, you know? Now it's like, you want to go there? Cool. You're gonna need a reservation several weeks in advance, if not months, depending. Like, if you want a weekend day, I remember the last time I made a reservation for her for her birthday for a weekend, it took 3 months. It was a 3-month lead-in. I made that reservation like, I think February for Mother's Day, because her birthday is like within 2 weeks of Mother's Day. Although that might just be specifically because Mother's Day, at least that week, or maybe it's just that weekend, right? But yeah. I needed like 3 months advance time. My ex went there on a weekday. She said it wasn't that good. It's like, you sacrilegious motherfucker. Anyway, she went on a weekday and she said that they needed to make the reservations like 2 weeks in advance, just for a weekday, you know? I haven't been to an Outback in like years though. I haven't, you know, and it's just like, all right, whatever. The last steak place that I went to was actually, and there's a few of them in this game. There's this steak chain called Ikinari Steaks. They used to have a few locations in New York City. They've all since pulled out because they gave up. They just gave up. They're just like, nah. Oh no, we gotta fight him now? They've all like left the market. Oh, she's been proctoring today. But yeah, I haven't been to an Outback in like the longest time. And like the thing was like, Ikinari is like, it's fine, you know? Like the thing about Ikinari is that it's supposed to be like inexpensive for the price, but they want you in and out real quick. You know, it's not a sit down, enjoy yourself, take your time with it type of meal. It's the kind of place where you go and like they want to do volume. And so like if you're not like eating and leaving, you're not helping. And so, like, one of the things that they do in order to get volume up is, they have a large area dedicated solely to standing. Wait, you go to Outback Steakhouse for the wings? I feel like that is illegal. My guys are already hurt. No. Oh, okay. It's like, well, might as well. Aura! Yeah, beat that guy's ass up. Is it? Huh. I remember hearing like that. What was it supposed to be very good for wings? Hooters. I heard that Hooters was supposed to be very good for the wings, and then like I had their wings and I was like, this is very mid. It's like I'm unimpressed. You know? Ura. And besides, there's nothing wrong with liking what you like, my dude, you know? That said, though, like, normally, if I can make my own steak, I just will, right? Because, like, I've gotten to the point where I feel like I make a pretty good steak, you know? And if it's just for me, it's just like, alright, I make it the way that I like it. Fried in butter with garlic cloves on top, you know? Beat his ass! Beat his ass! There we go. Took long enough. Beat his fucking ass. No one goes to Hooters for the food. What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought that that's the entire reason why people go to Hooters is for the food. What you mean to tell me? What would be the real reason that people go to Hooters then? Please elucidate me, sir. They go to pet the owls? Oh god. Did I tell you I went to an owl cafe in Japan? And it was the most terrifying thing. It seemed like a good idea. I was by myself in Japan. This is the second trip I took to Japan, and I saw on my map, it said like, recommended Owl Cafe, and I was like, well, that's different from a cat cafe. And then I could say that I was with owls. Okay. And so I went. One, it's one of the most depressing things I've ever seen, because these owls are like chained down so that they don't fly away and whatever. So they're all like seated on like these perches and everything. And like, it feels real depressing. It feels like, you know, it's just like, this is kind of sad almost. But then two, like, these are all birds of fucking prey. Like, you know that they would love to be out there. I don't know if these animals are being taken very well care of, right? I don't know. But like, just like seeing that, it was just like, this is depressing, but I already paid for it. Like, it's, they don't bill you by the hour, they bill you for entry. And so it's just like, I've already paid. I guess I'll just hang out. One of them fucking fell off its perch and it couldn't fix itself because it was like dangling from the chain. And so like, it's just like, I don't know what to fucking do. Like, I don't know what to do as like a patron. And like, the staff wasn't like immediately jumping in there. Somebody who was just like another patron just like picked it up and put it back on there. But it was just like, I was worried because like, I didn't want it to like peck at me in case like it freaked out while it was like dangling. I was just like, they let you pet them with the back of your hand. They make you use hand sanitizer before you even go anywhere near them because they don't want you to get them sick. Makes sense. And it was just like, this is terrible. I don't think that place is open anymore, by the way. I don't think it's open anymore. So, like, and I guess it's a different business model from like a cat cafe. Usually when you're in a cat cafe, the animals are on display because like, oh yeah, these guys, you see these little rascals? They're up for adoption. You like that one? You want to come in the back? You could sign up to take them home. You know, you like Gizmo? You could bring Gizmo home. Whereas most people do not just take owls home. So it's just like, Like, the more I was there, I was just like, this seems bad. So I'm kind of glad that they're closed. They also had a parrot. No, not parakeet. What is that thing? A toucan? I think it was a toucan. Like that really colorful blue, bright blue tropical bird. I think those are called toucans. They had one of those. They had like these massive tortoises in like a pen. It was weird that they had like all these other animals there too. You know? But they were there. You could feed them. I hope that they're in better places now. And by better places, I don't mean like in fucking heaven. I mean like, you know, in a good bird sanctuary or something. Oh my god. We should save. It's been a while since I've saved. It is 7. Holy shit. You know what though? I gotta do all these goddamn side quests. Otherwise the game will never let me fucking sleep at night. Was it this one that I was using? No. This one. Oh. But fucking what was it? I remember being in Japan for the first time. And we passed by a Hooters and I was just like, they're here too? Like real confused. Like I didn't think that they would have Hooters in Japan, right? It seems like a very Western thing, you know? And it's just like, huh. Missions? Do we beat him now? We gotta I got you, Heather. I mean, it probably is. It's probably a lot cleaner. What's funny is that... Oh god. There's a few things that are funny. One, I think it was someone out there pointed out that like Hooters, maid cafes are basically just Hooters for weebs, right? Which is just like, oh no. The only time I've ever been to Hooters, right? It did feel like... where you can't even walk it. I haven't seen any place where you can't walk or eat. But I am like aware of like a bunch of rules that are in place that like they're not super enforced, right? Like, what was it? They expect you, if you buy like a drink from a vending machine, they expect you to finish it there. That's the expectation. They expect you to finish it there, right there. You don't walk away with it. You finish it there, and then there's like the little garbage pail slash recycling bins, so you can put it in the glass or the plastic, or the if it's a paper one, you could put in the paper or the trash, right? They expect you to finish it there. That's just like sort of a weird expectation. I have to pause because my cat's like looking at me like she's gonna yell. What's the matter, for ball? In Japan, you also can't just like smoke wherever. Oh, they don't really have like giant drinks though. Ah, there she goes. There you. I've never seen like any gutbuster drinks except for one time I got curious and I bought one of those canned highballs. They had like highballs in like those big beer cans, and I had one of those and it wasn't great. It was made by Suntory, but yeah. What else? Oh, yeah. So like in Japan, for the most part, you can't just smoke on the street. Like if you want to have a cigarette, you actually have to go to a designated smoking area. But contradictory to that, if you're at a restaurant, most restaurants allow you to smoke in there, which is very weird compared to how it is in America now, where it's just like, oh yeah, you gotta smoke outside, baby. Which I think is like kind of a bad thing, because you know your base. I feel like cigarette smoke kind of ruins cuisine, but you know, on the streets, on the sidewalk, yeah. If you want to smoke, you especially in like more populated areas, you have to go find like what's called a smoking box, right? And you smoke in there. You can't just smoke on the sidewalk, right? So like in certain like more touristy areas, you'll see like a box where people are just, you know, every hotel that I've been in Japan has like on one of the floors, they'll have a smoking booth, and it's literally a small like 4x4 booth that has a seat that you could just, mochiron. そうなんだ. I believe they don't even allow you to smoke in your hotel room. I don't remember seeing any ashtrays. That seems pretty wildly strict, actually. Feels not being able to smoke in front of businesses, but not a lot, but I've seen in New York City a few places will have signs sort of enforcing a similar rule, right? Where it's just like you need to be outside of like 20-30 feet away from the entrances if you're gonna smoke, right? I've seen like that sort of rule. Look at them lumbering. They're clenching because they're trying to not drop something out their butthole. I think most of the United States has like a lot of weirdly stupid laws, you know, and it's just like whatever. I get this guy up too. Essence de la healing. I'm gonna save up for oh god! Heal them all. We're gonna save up for a Kiryu or oh no, Michi! God, this is not a good fight for these guys because they move so slowly. I need some faster guys to catch up to those explodey dudes. But like, you know, supposedly it's supposed to be in everyone's best interest. You know. Not entirely sure if I 100% agree. God, kick that guy's ass. Dagron de la Dojim. Let me heal everybody. Elite Brawler defeated. But what about those guys? Almost got this guy ready. Oranges and bath slaw. Why does that sound familiar? I don't know if you did. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, don't fall. Why does that sound familiar? I have a minute left. Get him! Get him! Get him, mad dog. Maybe my deepest is not high enough. It's because those guys are so fucking slow. Okay, there we go. Is he dead? Is that it? Is that the GG's? Victoire. It's illegal to eat oranges while taking bath. I think you did mention that. Which is why I'm gonna go buy a bag of oranges to protest this later. Kidding. I'm kidding. Which explodes when mixed with citric acid. Yes, that was it. Which is also wild to think about. Like, how big of an explosion are we talking about? How big of an explosion are we talking about? There are some laws where it's like illegal to fillet somebody. It's illegal to have like anal intercourse. It's illegal to have premarital sex. It's illegal to commit adultery. Like it's enough to kill. Ooh. You know what? I'm not gonna look this up then. Because I don't want to end up on a government watch list. Holy shit. Can you imagine? Wait, was that what they were fucking doing in Fight Club then? No, they were making their fat bombs out of something else. They were actually making TNT in Fight Club through a chemical thing that wasn't citric acid, I think. Actually. That's insane. He's no idiota. Idiota. Sprazzo. Wait, no, is it Sprazzo? Stronza, that's the word I'm looking for. Stronza. It's Italian though. Stronza. Stronzo. Stronzo? Isn't it Stronzo? Oh shit, we're fighting. Hi. Let me pause real quick. I was looking at something up. Stronzo. They're making them out of fat, which is extreme. But they were also talking about like how there was Edward Norton looks at the camera and he talks about the chemical reaction of this other thing that they add to it, and then they mix it with a little bit of sawdust to make TNT. Well, fat's like super flammable, right? I mean, like we fucking most things that we fry things in they're fats, right? Like they're soluble fats. Oils are just fats, right? Lard is fat. These are all just versions of fats, right? And so like you have things like grease fires because they're flammable, right? You know. Sometimes I wonder if you can like... Oh, come on, I hit the button. My controller's low on battery. Wait, is this a one-on-one? No! Hey! I pushed the oh god. Hey, fuck you. Oh, I got him. Oh, get fucked. Get fucked. That'll teach you. No, 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 no. Bonk. Bonk. That'll teach you a lesson. Bonk. Bonk. No! Bullshit! Bullshit! Oh, that's bullshit. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you. No, no, bullshit. I hate you. No, just win, just win, just win. Yeah, get him. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Oh, I almost lost there too. That would have killed us. Sorry. Yeah. Now I need a big meal. Pull your justice goons out of... I read that as justice goo and I was like, wait, what?
安心しろよ。俺と矢野がやられた時点で、尾道に部隊をつぎ込む余裕はなくなってるはずだ。それに、一応約束したからな。もう尾道侵略はねえよ。あとはカムロ町に乗り込むだけだね。岡田、待ってろよ。おい、桐生さんよ。ん？俺はあんたやジョーみたいな感情や男気で動く連中が嫌いだった。だが、心のどこかでは
My girlfriend's creating a lot of shit right now because it's the end of the year. Earth Science, Chem, multiple choice looks good. Earth Science does not. Ugh.
内藤が仲間っていつ裏切るか分かりませんよ。信用できないっす。いや。
Hey, what's up, Miko? How you been? Welcome back. Happy Friday. Any plans for the weekend?
You got any plans for the weekend, sir?
I get to stream tomorrow because I'm gonna see my girlfriend Sunday. I don't know what prevents me from streaming on Sundays if I see her Saturday. I really don't. I really don't.
Thank you, though.
We're doing this weird RTS sub game in Yakuza 6. Tranquilo. I guess we made a friend. It's Tetsuya Naito with his skill Tranquilo. Tranquilo. It's exhaustion from the... No. You're gonna try to finish Xenoblade? Aww. The family that games together stays together. I've seen so much footage of families in Japan, right? That they'll play Dragon Quest games together, like a communal thing, you know? And I think that that's like really wholesome. Like you see like the parents and the kids taking turns with the controller, just going through it and everything. I think that's like real wholesome, especially because like, I mean, Dragon Quest is pretty wholesome by itself, you know? Like it's just very cute. There's nothing too offensive about it. Although I'm sure that some people are like super triggered by Silvando, you know, because he's incredibly flamboyant. But also like Silvando is one of the best fucking characters. Fucking shine on, you crazy diamond. I love Silvando. Every time he starts talking, it's just like, yeah, okay, duty. I don't know. There's something about it. It's something about it. He's just fun to have around. No, it's not. They're going to do more evil wrestler things. Wait, so does that mean that you're... Oh wait, Xenoblade. I was thinking of, what was that game? Oh god. I was thinking of Shin Megami Tensei 5. Let's go. Kiryu, clan captain. This guy knows more than he's giving off. This guy right here, Baldy? This guy's like a super thug, isn't he? I bet he's the final boss. You're doing like regular shit, and then all of a sudden it's just like, Chef son, what are you doing here? And he's just got like 2 hatchets, and he's just like, I'm gonna beat your ass. And you go like, wait, did you say you're gonna eat my ass? No, no. Tabenai. Tatakai. He looks like he serves human sushi. Listen, I don't know if you caught it earlier. When we talked to him, he was just like, hey, would you be interested in some black market goods? And I'm just like, excuse me? Oh god, he's gonna join up. Nani? I used to be legendary around here. Yeah, see? This dude looks like he fucks people up. Aw, he wants to join too. I was talking with some friends about, what's it called? This whole debacle with the Flash movie. I don't plan on seeing it, you know, mainly because Gruner Miller's in there's like the main character, and I don't want WB Warner Brothers to think like, oh yeah, it was a good idea to double down with this fucking sex offender. You know what I mean? Give him your number. I will. He doesn't take off the glasses during though. You have to put up with that. And fucking what was it? Get one of those. That. What was it? We were talking about like one of so like I hope that the movie does well enough so that like, you know. And I was saying like because I found out that it only did like $166 million, right? Which sounds like a lot, but is considered nowadays a massive failure for like one of these blockbuster films. And so it's just like I don't know if they're gonna like get a chance to do another one because like these aren't good numbers, you know. Oh, Ezra Miller, so many things. I remember a friend of mine, like before all this like weird shit came out, they were like, oh, he's such a fantastic artist, he's more than just an actor, blah blah blah. And now it's just like just distance yourself from this fucking weirdo. And like the only reason why WB went forward with the movie as it is and they didn't replace him is because like he's in like every shot apparently. So it's like they couldn't, you know? Which sure. Like that's not great, but whatever. I'll overwrite that save data. What's the matter, Summer? You see something? Yeah? This one wants me to pick her up. Oh, look at this cutie kitty. God, I keep meaning to bring up these weird stories that I've